Namaste, good morning. My appeal from yesterday onwards, is to all the people. That is, one is the Prime Minister, one is to Rahul Gandhi, if he becomes the Prime Minister, or if he does not also, if he heads, if he is part of the government which is going to head. I am praying to God that it should not be the BJP. I know even in the India bloc there are a lot of corrupt people, but today the biggest evil is Modi. Modi has to be removed from the gaddi of power. He cannot be sitting on the power seat for the third time. The country will go to dogs. The country is going to see big economic downfall. We are going to have a lot of financial upheavals. The RBI is totally looted. It's all over. The Gajana is finished. Everything is over. The banks are in a big bad state of economic affairs. So when Modi came to power in 2014, I wrote so many letters to him that the banks are in a bad shape and there are a lot of NPAs, and the NPAs are mainly because of the bank officials and corruption and politicians. He didn't bother to take any action on the letter that I wrote. I even wrote to Mr. Raghuram Rajan. I stand corrected about the year, I think it's 2012 or 13, when he immediately took. I had a reply from him, not directly from him, but his secretary. But they are asking me, please write. We are writing, but then there is no response and no action taken on the chairmen who were corrupt. Okay. So when these people get to power, they forget what all promises they have made to the public. So that time in between, Mr. Modi said that the banks are all very bad and all this NPAs are because of the UPA. I will give a thing that UPA was also responsible for the NPAs, and even the NDA was responsible. The UPA created it and the NDA extended it by giving extension to all the crooks, loans, and honest citizens were always honest citizen is ill-treated or harassed by the bank officials. Timely loan is never given to the farmer, a timely loan is never given to the small enterprises. It's always only to the big corporates who come and do drama and show and supply them with girls or drinks or commission. They get the loan sanction. People like me who want to be straightforward, who is straightforward, we cannot get loans. We cannot get loans. I've seen that in my life. I can boldly give examples. I can even tell the names of the chairmen and the officers concerned, what all they did. But then there is no one to listen. That is when my Krishna said, you start talking. My Kali also said, Gita, you talk. We will there be with you. And I am fighting the system in my own way. So, Mr. Rahul, if in case the India bloc does form the government, you have to look into all these things. That is, the Sarfasi Act, which was brought in 2002 by the Vajpayee government, I think, and it was implemented in Manmohan Singh government. I stand corrected about it, but I know to a great extent it was 2002 Act. The Sarfasi Act is being misused, and I can tell 98% of the presiding officers in the DRTs are all corrupt hand in glove with the lawyers and the real estate mafia. And poor farmers, their farming lands are sold in Sarfasi, which is not they cannot sell farm land in Sarfasi. But still, these presiding officers don't have the patience to listen. I myself have an incident in Madras, I think DRT. The presiding officer was one Mr. Bose. I will give the name also, I am not worried. Later, one of my friends who was a judge of the High Court, I was asking, how do we give complaints on these people, corrupt people? So then he told me, Gita, write a letter to the registrar. And it is for the registrar to call you and have an inquiry. Then I took that advice and I immediately wrote a complaint to the registrar on the lawyer who are involved in the Corruption Act as well as on the presiding officer. No action was taken. And to my good luck, the COVID came after one year after I gave the complaint. So, but at least I gave the complaint. And then I told the registrar that if you all cheat and you sell my land, my God will kill all of you. I had the guts to tell it because this is what God gave me a promise. I never asked. But one of the sitters, where I went by default, I don't really know anything of the sitter, but there the person who was there told my colleague that anybody who cheats this lady or who takes her property will either die, or by chance, if they do sell, 1500% she will be reimbursed by God. I don't know what he's going to reimburse that day. I'm not ready for it. But as the sitter promised me, all the people who came to buy my properties either ran away or on the roads today or running mad today, and a few have died. Have died. I'm not threatening. This is the truth. This happened in my life. This happened in my life. So, yesterday, one of the farmers, whom I know by default, we were talking, and then they were having a dharna in Coimbatore Collectorate against the Sarfasi Act, how the poor small farmers' lands are all being taken over. The presiding officers colluding, the registrars are colluding, the lawyers are colluding, the recovery officers, everybody is handling.